Hey everyone, it's Deb here from Deb's Greenhouse, and today we are planting the Mahalo Hummingbird Hanging Basket. Now you can see here's a picture of Ryder and Tyler, the plant guys, holding these pots when they took them down last year, and they just looked magnificent. This is a beautiful hanging basket, and it gets at least 2 feet wide and round. We use super petunias in it, and I think you're gonna like it. Here is a video clip of the Mahalo Hummingbird.
Hello everybody, it's the plant guys. Today we are moving down the Mahalo Hummingbirds down, so we're moving them all onto the first level here. So yeah, they're very nice, they're ready. Come check them out for Mother's Day.
To get started planting, we are using our 15-inch hanging baskets. Now I get a lot of questions about the size of the baskets, and we do great big beautiful mixes, and that works better in a larger container. So if you are using a 10-inch or a 12-inch, you might want to upgrade your pots to find something larger. Find them at a local garden center. We're using our peat moss blend, and it is dusty dry. We're going to water this really well. We always start with a scoop of fertilizer, work that in the top. And we're going to soak it pretty good because it's quite dry. We fill these ahead of schedule, like ahead of planting. So they sit in the sun for a few days, they dry out, but it's fine. We have a wetting agent in our water line, and so that will stop these from becoming hydrophobic. They'll actually absorb the water. It's not running through the bottom. It's actually going into the peat moss. That has soaked up really nicely. Now we use our dibble boards. I've had hundreds of questions and DMs about our dibble boards. This is a simple piece of plywood we cut out. We're just using some dowels that are about an inch wide there. You could use a broom handle. I think that's what we used the first time we made one. And we just screwed them in with some wood screws and used an old kitchen handle. So we made ours to fit inside of our baskets and to be the pattern of the recipes that we use. So I think we have 12 or 13 styles of dibble boards to meet all of the types. You know what? So we're using this dibble board for our mix, and I just realized that I need 2 more spots, so I'll just push those in by hand, and that happens. I might have the proper dibble board for it, but I'm already started, so let's just keep rolling with this. So for this mix, we're using 3 different colors of petunias, and we're doing 2 of each, so they'll be across from each other. That gives us a nice balanced shape basket, balanced color. We're using Super Petunia Mini Vistas in this basket. We love these for blending in containers that have other types of vines and things in them. They grow about 2 feet wide or round, but they compete well with other items. So this is Super Petunia Mini Vista Hot Pink. We're going to put those in. Next we have Super Petunia Mini Vista Indigo, and these are a little bit taller, quite a bit taller. We're going to pinch those out. It's so cute to see the blooms, but we don't need them at this stage. We just want them to root in. So we'll put those in there as well. The last petunia color going in is Super Petunia Mini Vista Scarlet. And I would say it is a light red. It is not a dark colored red. Also, we're just gonna pinch those out. Sometimes they come pinched and sometimes we have to pinch them. So let me put those in there. These are potato vines we rooted in ourselves. They were really wet when I took them out of the plug tray and all the soil fell off. That's okay. I'm not going to, play with that too much. I'm just going to gently put them in the hole. If this was anything else, I wouldn't feel comfortable planting it, but potato vines are like super easy to grow and plant. It doesn't matter that the soil fell off. I mean, ideally it wouldn't because it slows you down, but that's okay. When we go to plant all the rest of these, I'll make sure the plug tray is a little bit more dry and it will stay together better. So the last item we're adding to the Hummingbird Mahalo mix is our lophus vine. Lophus is actually called Lophospermum, but it's called lophus for short. This is compact rose. We have been growing this for probably 14 years or so from when I made the very first hummingbird basket ever. And it was just a trial. I'm like, oh, I want to try this. And it turned out so amazing. Now, lophus is special because it is a flowering vine. It loves the sun. It grows really great here in our Alberta summers, all the way through North America. I have seen beautiful lophus at different garden centers. Now, it's called the hummingbird vine. That's the nickname for it because it has these beautiful trumpet-shaped flowers that hummingbirds are attracted to. So not only is it a gorgeous vine in your basket, it also serves a second purpose for feeding hummingbirds. So who wouldn't love that? So we're going to put 4 in here. We always load our baskets with vines. Some people say, oh, that's too many vines. I'm like, you can't have enough vines. We grow big, beautiful, fantastic pots. And we have tried so many different combinations of these, and 4 is just the perfect amount in a 15-inch pot. 15-inch basket is a perfect size for this combination. You could go a little bit bigger. An 18-inch, you could still do the same mix. If you're using smaller pots, I would suggest upgrading to a larger pot, and it helps with watering through the whole summertime. So we have it in here. We're going to add our tags. Here, I'll put the tags in the front there. You can see them. And then we have these sachets. So I've had, again, hundreds of questions about the sachets. They are from a company called BioBest. And in this little paper bag is bran, and that helps feed the good bug. But the good bug in here is called cucumeris, and it eats thrips. It loves thrips. It eats them. Thrips are a big problem in the greenhouse. There's no great way to spray them, and we want to avoid spraying anyway. And cucumeris is the best way to do that. So that's what these sachets are. And we just stick it in our pot on a little bit of an angle so that one corner is just touching the soil so it gets a little bit of moisture in it. Now there's a hole punched in here, and the cucumeris can go in and out of there no problem. Add the hanger. We're getting close to done. We always add a hanging tag to the top of our baskets. This gives you the information. It's a 15-inch Mahalo, gives you the price. I would grow this in part to full sun. And then we also have a barcode on there, so it's easy scanning at the checkout. Now we always put a price sticker on the bottom of the pot so that when you're walking around and you look up, it's easy to see the price. It's just the best way we found to price the baskets. As they're so high up, you can't read this even though the price is on it. So that is our Mahalo. We're going to water it in again really well. I always water everything in after the team's planted, and this is a good chance for me to just have another set of eyes on it. When you're planting, 100 of something, you might forget something, or it might be a little high, a little low, and then I would just gently fluff it if that's the case. Typically I don't need to, but sometimes there will be an air pocket in the basket, and the soil will slump in or something, and it's just good to have another look at it before we hang it up. So there you go, our very first Mahalo hummingbird of the season.